live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Polyeye, third generation owner of Polyeyes in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pax Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polyeyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about science. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Hey Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with North Risk Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, I'm here to help you out any way I can relative to your insurance needs for health, life, disability, and dental insurance. Special this year, we are now offering a disappearing deductible option. That's right, zero out-of-pocket expense for you on many items. Prescription drugs, durable medical equipment, surgery services. Give us a call, 641-260-8301. Go Tigers.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, the Dairy Barn, Latitude Signage and Design, Proline Building Company, North Risk Partners, and the Grinnell Booster Club. Also a shout out to our business card sponsors that do not have commercials: Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, and Grinnell Firestone, Edward Jones, Mark Paul Copeland, Clarity Eye Care, and Kurt's Collision Center. Also a shout out to Kurt's Collision Center for sponsoring our scoreboard all season long for all sports. We have some special sponsors here. Our timeouts and first downs are brought to you by Edward Jones, Mark Paul Copeland. Our red zones brought to you by Polly Ice Pizza. Our touchdowns are brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And last but not least, our quarters, which we have 4 of them in this game. Every game that we play football, brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Let's turn it over to Chris Juni, has the call for tonight's game.
All right, Dan Walker, thank you very much, and a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to high school football on this Friday night from TT Craney Field. Tonight, the first Class 3A District 5 game for each of these teams. Perennial power Solon Spartans come to Grinnell to take on the Grinnell Tigers. Of course, these teams have a little bit of a history going back about 10 or 12 years or so. And Solon is 6-0 against Grinnell. Last time they played was right on this field, TT Craney, last year, as a matter of fact. And Solon came in and beat Grinnell 51-7. The Tigers have never beaten Solon in high school football. So Tigers looking to change that tonight. Freshman game was played earlier. It was a 14-all game. The Tigers took the lead briefly 21-14, but Solon reeled off basically 21 unanswered points, and they win 35-21 in the freshman game. Class 3A District 5 standings as we approach the halfway point of the season. Williamsburg is leading the district. They are 1-0 in the district. They have played Fairfield, and they beat Fairfield. So Williamsburg's sitting at 4-0 on the season, 1-0 in the district. Then there's a logjam. 3 teams are tied for second place: Benton, Grinnell, and Solon. All teams have an identical 3-1 record, and all teams have not played a district game yet until tonight. So that is going to change tonight. Then Fairfield is in 5th place. They are 2-2 overall, 0-1 in Class 3A District 5. And why is that important? Well, in Class 3A football, the top 2 teams of each district get the automatic berth, and then take another for 16, and then take the next 8 teams at large. And so that's how that works out for playoffs. I know it's early, but not thinking playoffs just yet. A lot of football left, but that's why these games are so important. And Tigers tonight get the Solon Spartans at home. And in a game, quite frankly, you know, the Tigers think they have a real shot of winning. Solon, of course, the bar set pretty high there. I was told earlier tonight that they are like something like 66-5 over the last 5 or 6 years. And I don't care who you're playing or what class you're in or what you're doing, that's a great record. So bar set there. And the thing about Solon is most very good teams that have that continuous, or that year in and year out consistency in the program, is they execute very well. They limit the turnovers, they limit the penalties, and they don't beat themselves. You have to go out and beat them if you're going to get a win tonight. And the Tigers, again, coming off 2 wins in their own right. After they had a win in the first game, then of course Bonneret Farrar came here in Class 4A, and Bonneret Farrar is undefeated right now, I believe, or maybe it was just 1 loss. And but then Tigers ripped off 2 straight since then, and they sit at 3-1, as we said, on the year. So stats coming in, of course, Tigers led by junior quarterback Brady Coffin. For the year, he's 36 out of 59 passing, 552 yards, 6 touchdowns. He also has 170 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. Running back for the Tigers is number 24, senior Kenneth Johnson, has 67 attempts for 204 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then our receiving core, one of the main targets is Evan Mahoney. He has 7 catches for 164 yards and 2 TDs. Also, Carson Penich is a favorite target of Coffin. On the defensive side, our tackle leader is Jack Gallagher, sophomore. He has 23 tackles on the season. For the Solon Spartans, they're quarterback by junior Tyler Bell. He comes in 30 out of 60 passes for 386 yards and 3 touchdowns. now we're going to pause on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network for our national anthem. All right, our national anthem performed by the Grinnell High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Levi Dressler. Busy night here at TT Cranny Field. Of course, the Band Boosters had their annual pork barbecue supper tonight from 5 to 7. I understand that was a very well-attended event, as it always is. Also tonight, the little cheerleaders are going to be performing, and they have worked hard, and they'll be performing at halftime with the cheerleaders, little girl cheerleading clinic. And the rain has stopped, and it's kind of damp and muggy out, but it's a cool temperature and just a 30% chance of rain. Going to go up after midnight, so hopefully we'll get some football in here without any rain on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. To finish up on the stats for the Solon Spartans, Colin Poynton is their leading rusher, 19 carries for 218 yards, 3 touchdowns. Receivers Grant Nipper, a senior, 8 catches, 152 yards, no touchdowns. And their defense is led by Brett White, a senior linebacker, 38.5 tackles on the season. Grinnell Tigers getting set to come out there. As you see on the field, the marching band in front of us over to the left is a combination of the little girls cheerleaders and some flag football players. We also have the kids captains coming up for you here as when the Tiger team runs out on the field. Again, big ball game, first district game, and there's only 5 teams in the district, so you have four. You have end up having 4 district games, and so obviously every game is important. Anybody who coaches any sport will tell you that. Any coach will say, well, every game is important, whether it's a practice, a scrimmage, or a state playoff. So, and that's true. But tonight, Solon comes in, and as I was saying, some research I was doing, they're still very solid. They, as I said, they execute. They do things well. They don't beat themselves. And even when they're down a little bit, I'm not saying they're down, but even when they're down still pretty good. It's better than most teams' regular years. So, Solon Spartans, surely a tough test for Coach Adam Haydenfeld and the Tigers tonight. And still waiting for the Tiger team to head on out. And again, we have the kids' captains we'll be introducing here as well. So why don't we take this break while we wait for that, and we'll come back with more on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network pregame.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and the Dairy Barn. Thank you to the fine sponsors of the Tiger Sports live stream network.
All right, as you see now, the band is done with their halftime show. They're getting ready to make the tunnel, where the Tiger football team will come out. Also, the kids' captains will be coming out there as well. And we here at Tiger Sports Live Stream Network are a very proud sponsor of the kids' captains. And when we get closer to that, we will read off tonight's kids' captains for the Solon Spartan versus Grinnell Tiger high school football game, Class 3A District 5. All in all, not too bad a night. I was watching a freshman game, and this new prescription turf that we have, I didn't see a lot of splashing, didn't see a lot of slippage. So, obviously it drains very well. We've had anywhere from a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain today, about an inch yesterday, or on Wednesday and Thursday. So quite a bit of rain in the last few days, and the field's obviously in pretty good shape. And again, doesn't appear to be any traction issues, at least that I saw in that freshman game. Dropped their first game of the year. They've won 3 straight. So, again, the first game for either team, and obviously both coaches and players and everybody knows the importance, as I said, of these district games. There's not that many of them. And the way the playoffs work, the top 2 teams in each district, there's 8 districts, the top 2 teams automatically advance. That's 16. And then they do take the next 8 at large based upon a point system, which I will not even begin to attempt to go into. There's a whole bunch of qualitics and formulas that go into that. But basically, it takes the next 8, and that makes your team your rounds of 24 for the playoffs. And again, just waiting for things to start. Freshman game, as I said, was won by Solon tonight, 35-21. Got over just a little bit late. By rule, they have to give the players 30 minutes to warm up, and they've had that. And now when they do the introductions of the team, then they'll start the clock again at about 2 or 3 minutes to let them stretch and kind of get the kinks worked out, and then we will be set for high school football. Our third broadcast of the week here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network brought you volleyball on Tuesdays. The Tigers defeated South Taman to pick up the first WAMAC Conference win in volleyball. And then they hosted Newton Cardinals just last night in a game you saw. And they beat Newton 3 straight. So Tiger team 6-0 in volleyball here this past week. So Coach Zach Cerise did a good spot right now. They made up the South Taman for the tournament. Weekend volleyball tournament. Here come the Grinnell Tigers onto the field. Our kid captain tonight, Luke Hall, is wearing number 90. Luke is a 6th grader at Grinnell Middle School and plays tackle football through YSF. Also, Samuel Chaluka is wearing number 48 tonight. Samuel is also a 6th grader at Grinnell Middle School and plays tackle football through YSF. Then our final kid captain tonight is Lewis Knight. Lewis is wearing number 9. Lewis is a 4th grader at Davis Elementary and plays flag football through the Grinnell Harsh Rep. Our kid captain tonight, Luke Hall wearing number 90. Samuel Chaluka wearing number 48 and Lewis Knight wearing number 9. We are very proud sponsors, as I said, here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network to be the sponsors of that and have that information tonight. There is the teams out now at the center of the field for the coin toss. Solon's pretty balanced as a team overall. Between the way the pass, total yards from scrimmage this year. Looks like Grinnell won the toss in the first goal. The ball out. Grinnell has 552 passing yards on the year against 497 rushing yards. Just over 1,000 yards of offense. 1,049 yards to be exact. Solon is at 398 yards passing, 620 yards rushing, 1,018 yards worth of offense. So both teams, pretty evenly balanced on paper coming in. But as my old high school coach used to say, well, that's all good and well, Chris, but if they play the games on paper, but last night he knew they don't play the games on paper anywhere. So it all depends on how you execute on any given night. And we are getting set and ready for football. As you said, Grinnell won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Solon Spartans will get the ball. And again, they are led by junior quarterback Tyler Bell, running back Colin Poynton, receiver Grant Nipper, among others on offense for the Spartans. Tigers, of course, led by junior quarterback Brady Kaufman, with Kenneth Johnson as their running back, and then several targets Brady can throw to. Two of his chief ones are Evan Mahoney, a senior wide receiver, and Carson Penich, a senior wide receiver as well. So Carson Penich set to kick off here, and we are getting set for high school football live here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network from TT Crane Field. Chris Juni, Dan Walker, Braden Blackford, our sideline camera tonight, Lori Walker on our other camera. And here we go. There's a boot by Penich, gets into it, sends it back right at the goal line, and they're bringing it out. Here come the Spartans, out across the 15 to the 20. Still on his feet. There's a flag come flying in late, and then Solon Spartan gets all the way out almost to the 40, brought down finally about the 39. But a flag come flying in from way back, thrown a long way. My guess is it'll be a block in the back or some type of illegal block against Solon, but let's see what the official does. The referee is the person in the white hat, consulting with two of his fellow officials right now. And now they're moving the ball back, looks like. Here comes a signal from the official. He has, looks like, holding call. Hard to see when it's back to us, but it looks like a holding call against Solon. That's a spot foul, so where the flag lands,
yeah, I think I could catch it right here, Chris, if we watch here on the Clarity Eye Care instant replay. Well, maybe. Not
we'll come back to that if we need to. So Tyler Bell, the junior quarterback, 6'1", 180-pound junior, leads out the Spartan offense. Poynton is the running back. Bell takes a snap from shotgun. Quick throw out to the side. Tries to get a quick pass out. Caught by his receiver. Almost breaks away out there. That's number 5 that time. That's Ben Campman, 6'3", 210-pound tight end. Solon picked up 8, second down and 2 now. Ball spotted down at the, looks like about the 24 or 26 or so yard line. Solon now comes right to the line of scrimmage. Like most teams, they don't huddle, but they get the play from the sideline. Bell takes a snap, turns, gives the ball up the middle to his fullback. Has running room, he gets out in the second level, out across the 25 to almost the 30. That'll be good enough for a Solon Spartan first down. Tackle that time by number 14, Logan McDonald, among others for the Grinnell. Ball spotted down at the 27-yard line. Looks like maybe the 28-yard line of Grinnell. First and 10, Solon. Bell in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands off up the middle again. This time wrapped up through the hole. Spun around and then finally brought down. Took a few Tigers. Tiger player got a hold of the running back right away. Couldn't see who that was. Colin Poynton with that. Carry out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So pick up a 4, second down and 6 now for Solon. Our scoreboard you see on your screen, our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard, keeping you up to date with time, score, and other things. Bell with the snap, gives the ball up the middle again to his fullback, this time wrapped up in the backfield. Some Tiger from the right defensive side came down, got a hold of the ball carrier.
Look like number 23.
23 for Grinnell. That is Jack Gallagher, the leading tackler for the Tigers. Stopped Colin Point before he could get a head of steam going. Maybe picked up a couple yards, so it brings up a big 3rd down and 3 here in this ball game. Bell in the shotgun, takes a snap, gives the ball up the middle to Point. Point gets up across, and he is going to be close and has a Spartan first down. Early on tendencies I'm seeing, the Solon offensive line, Solon in the white, Grinnell in their black. Solon line is getting a push on Grinnell's defensive line. If you're a Solon Spartan fan, that bodes well for you for the night. Not so much so if you are a Grinnell Tiger fan. Again, we have a website, tslsports.com. Let me try that again. I'll come back to that because I know I butchered that. Thank you very much, Dan Walker. Pointing with a carry on the right side, brought down from behind. This time, Braden Johnson, among others, grabbed a hold. Good job by Pointing just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He was met about 2 yards in the backfield. Got a couple of tackles, drug him out to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. 2nd down and 10, ball down at the 39-yard line. TigersLSN.com. You can go there, see all our broadcast schedule, and also archive games of all our broadcasts. Here's an end-around play by the Spartans. This time, again, some good blocking. Point, he squirts through and almost breaks it open. Wow. Had he kept his feet, Cole Carney, a junior running back, would have been off to the races. That's another Spartan first down. Again, Solon so crisp on their blocks and their execution, as we talked about. They don't huddle up. They get right to the sideline. Everybody looks over at the sideline to the coach. They call in a set of signals for the lineman and then a set of signals for what the play is. And now they get the signal, and they go into their set. Plenty of time left on the play clock. About 7 seconds left. Bell in the shotgun as he's been all night. Fakes the give. Quick pass out to the right side to his big tight end. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another tackle. And gets down to about the 44, 43-yard line. Again, that is number 9, Nash Kodar, 6'1" senior.
Tackle in there by Josh Ringler.
So Ringler on the stop. Pickup of about 5, so it's 2nd down and 5 now for Solon. Ball spotted down at the Tiger 43-yard line. So far, Solon has had their way offensively against Grinnell's defense. Bell back in the straight drop back to pass, throws out quick pass in the flat to Pointon. Pointon gets a big block from one of his players, knocks the Grinnell player down, and he has a first down. Wow. Ben Campman, the big tight end, 6'3", 210, used all of that and knocked the Tiger back and sent him flying. And they are down at the 25.
Josh Ringler with another kind of a touchdown-saving tackle, grabbed the foot and brought it up enough that tripped him up.
So Solon, again, having their way offensively, at least early on here in this first quarter. No score. Grinnell and Solon, Class 3A District 5 football on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. There's a snap. Give back to Point. This time he's met in the backfield. Good penetration that time by the Tigers. Braden Johnson again from his defensive end spot, 6'3", 220. Comes in there and wraps up Pointon, 5'10", 175-pound quarterback, running back, defensive back. They can do a lot of things with that young man. Loss on the play of 3, back to the 28. 2nd down and 13 now for Solon. Their first loss from scrimmage tonight. Bell with the snap. Straight drop back. Looking. Tries to hit his receiver on the slant. And let's see, are they going to call it complete? Yes, it is. Complete to number 9, Nash Kodar. Down to about the 24-yard line, 24.5-yard line. Back to almost the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and roughly 10 yards to go for the Spartans. I'm sure their head coach, Lucas Stanton, if they're in 4-down territory, if they don't make it here, they probably will go for it, I would guess. Bell with a shotgun, man in motion to the far side. Bell back to pass, looking, throws towards the end zone and overshoots everybody. Again, trying to hit Nash Kodar that time. So 3rd down and 10. Let's see what Coach Stanton does. I don't see any field goal kicker trotting out, so my guess is he's going to go for it, as we suspected. Most high school teams do. Now they're going to bring on a whole new group of players. And looks like they are going to set up for the field goal try. Doing the kicking honors will be number 21, Grant Nipper. He's a wide receiver for him, out of the hold of Tyler Bell, the quarterback. So you got some skilled players at the hole. You always got to watch for a fake here. Going to be a 40-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it's right on line, but short. So Tigers, the epitome of bend, don't break there. They gave up yards. When they had to, they dug in, made a stand. Solon tries a field goal and misses, and Tigers take over 1st and 10. Mark, put a little asterisk by that series. Solon came out and looked like they were going to go right down the field and score on Grinnell, but the Tiger defense dug in, made some adjustments, got some things fixed, and just like that, they stopped them and denied Solon from any points at all. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 20-yard line. Brady Kaufman, the junior quarterback, leads the team out. Carson Pennish to the near side. Evan Mahoney to the top of the screen. Kennick Johnson in the backfield. Kaufman in the shotgun. Gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson looking for a hole. Nothing there. Boy, Spartans just got right there. We're waiting for him. About 3 white jerseys met Kennick when he got the ball. Kennick looked and looked, but nothing there. Tackle that time by Ben Campman, among others, for Solon. They do give him progress back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Again, not much wind at all tonight. Kind of that heavy, damp, cool fall air we've had with all the rain. Chance of rain later on tonight, but for right now, the next hour or two, at least the forecasters say, no rain. I don't mean to jinx it. There's Johnson on the hole up the middle. Boy, the hole was there, but it closed down in a hurry. Linebacker coming in that time for the Spartans, number 20, Brett White, their leading tackler. And boy, you see why he diagnosed that, shot through the gap, made the play before Johnson could get going. Lost one on the play, brings up 3rd down and 11. Most high school teams do play some type of man-to-man coverage here. Let's see what Solon does. Tigers have 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Empty backfield. Comes a man in motion now for Kaufman. Across the way. Kaufman back to pass. Looks. Fires out to the side of Penich. Penich had to juggle it. And by the time he got control, there was a whole bunch of white shirts there to meet him. He got about 7, but he needed 11. So Solon defense does their job, stops the Tigers, and that'll force a 4th down punt. Had Carson caught that cleanly, maybe had a chance to turn upfield and do something. Because the Solon was playing off him, giving him some cushion. But nonetheless, Solon gets a stop, 4th down and 5. Penich back in punt formation. 2 players back for Solon. One is Barrett Shade. Can't see the other one. There's a punt by Penich, kind of a low wobbling kick. Bounces it in Tiger territory, then gets a nice roll all the way down inside the 40. Going to roll it about the 39. So all in all, didn't look like much, but they did the job. Ends up being about a 40-some yard punt there for Carson Penich. And Spartans take over with their 2nd possession of the night. 1st down and 10. Again, go to our website, tsnsports.com. TSLsports.com. I'll get it right, Dan. I know you're looking at me. Can you help me out?
SLN.com.
Thank you very much. I even have it wrote down, and I'm still mispronouncing it. My wife would say that's typical. My apologies, folks. That's our website. We're also on YouTube and on Facebook and all social media platforms. So be sure to check us out. 1st and 10, Solon at their own 40-yard line. Bell gets the pass back, and now in the backfield getting penetration. Cole Buffington trying to do like a little inside handoff on a sweep play towards the side, and Tigers got penetration. And whereas before we saw that in the last couple of plays of that last series, Solon offensive line was making holes, and Tigers did an adjustment. Now they were sending guys and getting penetration and bottling that up. Loss of 4 on the play. Back to the 35, so 2nd down 14 now for Solon. Back to passes Bell. Tries to hit his receiver on a slant right in the hands. Tiger player may have got a hand in front and distracted. He was intending that for Grant Nipper. Looked like it may have been tipped, or at least a player got his hand in the way and distracted him enough to make the drop, and it's 3rd down and 14. Every game there's always several key plays. The Tigers getting a stop was one, and this is another one. Tigers can get a 3 and out here. It'd be big. Bell back to pass, fakes the give, looking, throws long, has a guy out there, just overthrows his intended target. Grant Nipper. A couple of Tigers back there talking about that one. Nipper had a step, but the pass is overthrown, falls incomplete, 4th down. Solon back to punt. Carson Penich back to receive the punt. And Tyler Bell in punt formation. So again, with that in mind, since he is the quarterback, have to keep in mind and be aware of a potential fake. Snap is back, and there goes a punt. A low wobbling kick, trying to get the roll. Penich fields it about the 20, takes a look, makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss, then gets upended right away about the 24-yard line. So good coverage by the Spartans. Carson hangs on. Tiger football, 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Now, first quarter brought to us by Brett Nichols State Farm. As Dan mentioned, he brings us all our quarters and all our volleyball games all season long. You see our business card sponsors also there on your screen, the upper left-hand corner rolling through. Once again, we just want to say a big thank you and a tip of the hat to all those fine businesses that help us here at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Coffin gets a snap. Never quite had the handle there. He bobbled the snap and faked the give, and still was trying to get the grip when he threw it. That pass intended that time for Evan Mahoney. Pass is low in the dirt. Hit the turf. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. So even though the field, at least so far, is not showing any signs of wetness or players slipping, the ball may be a little damp and wet when it sits in that wet grass. Not sure if that's what happened, but Coffin couldn't quite get the handle. 2nd down and 10. 2:30 left to go here, first quarter. Coffin calls his own number. Sweep around the right side. Tries to find running room and gets through the first line, but then the pursuit catches him, drives him back. Maybe give him a yard. Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him forward progress to about the 25 or so. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 now. As you see, with about coming up on 2 minutes left to go here in this rapidly moving first quarter on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Tigers send 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Johnson in the backfield. 3rd down and 9. See if Solon blitzes. Nope, they just rush 4. Coffin chased out of the pocket, turns to throw, and he's caught by the pursuit and brought down. Getting the sack that time, Eddie Johnson, a junior defensive end for the Spartans. Tackles Coffin. And Tigers again, after a 3 and out, forced to punt. Back deep is Cole Buffington, number 2, and also number 9, Nash Kotar for the Spartans to receive Carson Penich's punt. Tiger running on late here. 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Still plenty of time to get the right personnel out there. Penich gets a snap, gets the boot away. Again, a low kick, spinning backwards, fielded right at midfield by the Spartans. And he's wrapped up. That time, Cole Buffington trying to get outside to the edge. They're going to say his forward progress was stopped right at midfield to 50. Still, excellent field position for the Spartans. 1st and 10 at midfield. One stat Solon is winning early on is the stat of field position. Tigers have started both of their drives back inside around their 20, 25. Solon has had a starting position of about the 35 and then now at midfield. So Spartans 1st and 10. Tyler Bell in shotgun. Conlon Poynton is running back right next to him. Bell takes a snap, gives the ball to Poynton over the left side, looks for his hole, patient, then bursts through it. Gets about 5 yards down to the Tiger 45. Nice patience that time by Colin Poynton. You saw him get the ball there, kind of waiting, then you saw the opening and trying to burst through it. Actually going to give him a gain of 6.
Hey, Chris, I noticed we got quite a few people watching online. There's over 75 people on our website. I just want to give a shout out and thank you to those people. If you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up, hit the like button. If you're a Grinnell fan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But if you are watching online and it looks a little bit grainy, just make sure you go down and double click on that little gear box on YouTube, or if you're on our webpage, that actually choose the highest. We do stream in 1080i, so you should be able to see it in HD, free, right over the internet. So thank you again for joining us on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Very much so. That handoff to pointing in that time, and he gets about 3 yards, brings up a 3rd down and 2 as the first quarter runs out. No score between Grinnell and Solon on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Hey Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with North Risk Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, I'm here to help you out any way I can relative to your insurance needs for health, life, disability, and dental insurance. Special this year, we are now offering a disappearing deductible option. That's right, 0 out-of-pocket expense for you on many items: prescription drugs, durable medical equipment, surgery services. Give us a call, 641-260-8301. Go Tigers.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Proline Building Company and North Risk Partners.
3rd down and 2 now for Solon as we start the second quarter. Handoff to Nipper in the backfield, and he gets wrapped up. Tried to spin forward, needed to get down to about the 41. Believe he's going to be stopped short by about a yard. Yes, official puts up the fist. See what Coach Stanton does here. He's bringing in a package, and again, you always got to watch the fake, and because the quarterback is also the punter.
And our second quarter is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
There we go. So Solon back in punt formation. Penich back deep. There's the snap, and they are going to punt it away. Punts it away from Penich, going to go for out of bounds, and now it just depends on where they say across the plane. The official's running all the way down, and now he's coming back up and getting the signal, and they spot him down about the 11-yard line or so. So nice punt by Solon. Again, Tigers pinned deep in their own end. 1st and 10 Grinnell, though, at their own 11. As Dan mentioned, we do have our website, tigerslsn.com, where we have our broadcast schedule and also archived of all of our broadcasts. Also on YouTube, you go to YouTube, type in the search bar Tiger Sports Live Stream. You come to our page, click that subscribe button. You'll be given a notification every time we have a game on the air. Coffin gets the snap, turns, gives the ball, fakes to give to Johnson, tries to go around the left side, has some room. Coffin still on his feet, bouncing off tackles, gets out across the 20 to about the 25-yard line. Best advance of Grinnell and best run of the day for the Tigers, and that's good enough for a Tiger first down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at that on our instant replay here, since I zoom this thing all the way out. So there's Brady taking off that right-hand side, coming around. Nice progress there, so great job. Thank you to Clarity Eye Care for our instant replays.
And that's an Edward Jones Tiger first down. First one of the game comes in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Grinnell. Coffin in shotgun by himself. Back. Quick pass out to the side. Complete to Mahoney. Mahoney with that good speed gets out loose. Oh, one tackle away from off to the races. Mahoney out to about the 35-yard line. Mahoney, he of State Track, went there in the 100 meters, so a lot of speed on that edge.
Let's
good
go ahead
play
and
call.
Look at that one too, Chris. This is a Clarity Eye Care. Nice little pass out to the flat there. Mahoney kicks it up, right up nice side. One tackle away from breaking it all the way.
That's another Edward Jones first down for Grinnell. 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 36. Coffin again in shotgun. This time gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson tries to get to the edge on the outside. Pursued and nicely wrapped up. Again, good, solid, fundamental tackle by the Spartans. Cole Buffington hit him low, drove through, wrapped up the legs. And no matter how strong or how fast or whatever you are, you take the wheels away from anything, it's not going to move much. And that's a good form tackle. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Solon has a big defensive line, and their scheme seems to be let the defensive linemen absorb all the blocks, and the linebackers, very quick, very athletic group, knife through, diagnose the play, shoot through the gap, and try to make the tackle. Again, as we've said, very solid, very fundamental, well-executing team. Coffin fakes the give, this time throws a pass for Mahoney. Yeah, Mahoney was underneath there too. You couldn't tell if he was throwing to Mahoney or Penich. Mahoney got a hand on it and then almost tipped it right to Penich, then almost to a Solon player. As a result of all that, incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 10. Tigers rotating in some receivers, getting the play in from the sideline. Tigers will sometimes huddle up as they are, and other times they will just go right to the line quickly, get the play from the sideline, and then go. 7 seconds on the game clock. Kaufman has to hurry here. May need to get to a timeout with 2. With 1, they're going to call a timeout. Grinnell does. They threw the flag, but I think Grinnell is going to get the timeout first. Let's see here. Yep, timeout. Tigers will take one as well on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza.
All right, so Tigers a little slow there getting that play in, so the coach Adam Haydenfeld had to burn a timeout to avoid the 5-yard penalty. 3rd down now and 10. Again, another one of those little moments in the game where you can mark a little asterisk by it if you're watching at home. Make note of where it's at on the timeline, the timestamp there on the time bar at the bottom of your screen. Because Tigers had something going here, got a couple of first downs, a couple of Edward Jones first downs, first 2 of the ball game. They kind of hit a snag here as they get closer to midfield. Solon defense stiffening up. Again, as we said, very sound, fundamentally well-coached football team. You have to go out and beat them. They very rarely will beat themselves. Coffin now, empty backfield. 4 receivers right, 1 left. New formation. Coffin back to pass. Looking, fires a slant. His receiver fell down. Solon says they intercepted. Officials say nope, it hit the ground. Mahoney did a little slant route up the seam in the middle. Went to turn and plan, and that time he slipped down. So that's a broadcaster's jinx. I said there was no slippage, but that time Mahoney fell down. Tigers lucky it was not intercepted. So a good starting drive for Grinnell stalls out, and it's 4th down and 10. Penich back to punt. Buffington and Kotar back deep for Solon. You see the time and score left in this first half on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's the punt by Penich. There he gets one up in the air. Spinning backwards, fair catch called for by Solon, and plus he goes to his knees anyway. And the Spartans will take over 1st and 10 at about their own 26-yard line. Well, we knew on paper, as I said before, games are not played on paper, but on paper these two teams very even in total yards, pretty much even in defenses and everything, giving up points and allowing so many yards per carry. And it's so far shaping up to be just that way. Pretty even ball game. Although suddenly on our scoreboard, Solon has 12 points. That's a good play if you can get 12 points without even crossing the end zone. Handoff now to point around the left side. Oh, he finds a crease. Goes through, keeps his legs driving. Gets out near the 35-yard line. Picked up about 10, maybe just a half a yard shy, so we'll give him 9 officially. As I don't believe there's a stat for a half yard. So gain of 9 brings up 2nd down and 1 now for the Spartans. Bell in the backfield. Man in motion. Gets a handoff going away. That's number 32 that time. Cole Carney. Carney takes the carry. Gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Good enough for a Spartan first down. So Cole Carney was in a slot position. Came in motion. Got the handoff. And gets a Spartan first down. Tiger defense needs to dig in here like they did. This time Bell sends 2 receivers left, pointing in the backfield, and no receivers right, receiver in the slot to the right side. Bell in shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass, looking, throws out in the flat, caught out here in the flat by his receiver. That's number 10, Eddie Johnson. Johnson puts on a burst of speed, gets out near midfield, pushed out of bounds. Correction, that's number 20, Milo Ashbacker, senior running back, 5'7", 170. Pushed out of bounds about the 47-yard line.
And linebacker Jack Gallagher just adding up the tackles tonight on that far side there.
Gallagher is the leading tackler for this Tiger team. So second down now and 1 for Solon. Bell in the shotgun, turns, gives the ball to Poynton. Poynton, 2 hands on the ball, met in the backfield and wrapped up. The Solon player tapped his helmet there, could not sustain his block. Good job by the Tigers to get into. That was number 4, Braden Johnson, among others in there.
Yeah,
Push.
Let's go ahead and take
Yep,
a look
absolutely.
at that one, Chris. You can just see it pushes right up in there, and it's just a nice Tiger front right there. Brought him down for a Clarity Eye instant replay.
So third down now, and we'll call it 2. Loss of 1, back to the 30, or rather, check that, the 46-yard line. Got to get to about the 47.5. Bell back to pass, looking, throws it out there, field has a guy deep. Now the ball's underthrown, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Grinnell. Carson Pennis leaps up, using that 6'4" height, jumps up, makes the interception, and Tigers take over.
And we do have that one.
All right, let's see that Clarity Eye Care replay.
Instant replay. The ball's up in the air. Carson makes a nice leap, brings it right back down. So that instant replay is brought to you by Clarity Eye Care.
If you're Solon, if you're a fan of watching us on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network or on YouTube, you say, well, that's as good enough as a punt anyway. So Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18. But it does go down in the books as a turnover. Bell had a receiver open when he sees that on film, but he just underthrew it just a bit. There comes Johnson on the left side trying to look for a hole, and just nothing there. My goodness. Again, you can see Solon's defensive scheme. Their front 4 defensive line absorbs a block of our offensive line, and then the linebackers are so quick and athletic. They're getting in, shooting the gaps in there between the players. When I say gap, I mean the gap between the center and the guard and the tackle. Trying to knife in there, make that play. So far, they've been able to do that. And a loss of 2 on that one, back to about the 15-yard line, maybe 16. So second down now and 12 for Grinnell. Kaufman, junior quarterback, back, sets, looking left, fires left, too tall. Trying to hit his receiver there. And Carson at 6'4", as I said, with a pretty good vertical on him. You throw it too tall for him, that's doing something. Carson was there. He just ran down about 10, 12 yards, turned and sat down like he's boxing out for a basketball rebound. Had the defender on his back, but just could not make the connection with Kaufman. Pass falls incomplete. Third down and 12. Big moment here. Tigers send 3 receivers to the near side. 1 receiver at the top is Carson Penich. Johnson in the backfield next to Kaufman. Kaufman gives a hand count. Back looking. He escapes the rush, and then he throws it out. He just somehow, in the grass, throws it away.
Well, I don't know. The line broke down pretty severely on his left-hand side there. So.
Well, that time Solon brought 2 of their linebackers. The middle linebacker dropped and covered, but the 2 backers on the side crashed down in, did a stun and looped around. Again, looking for that gap to shoot through, and they got right there in the backfield. And nice job by Kaufman. They don't have an in-the-grass rule in the high school, so they might have been blown dead, but he got rid of it, so no gain, 4th down and 12. Penich back to punt. Again, Buffington and Kotar back deep for the Spartans. 8 guys are coming. Now they drop some off, and there's the punt, and Penich shanks this one. Ball's going to go up. Does take a Tiger roll, and the Solon player picks it up. He's running down the sideline, and he is going to get down to about the 5-yard line. What an alert play by Jack McCarty, 5'10" senior. Tigers are just waiting for it to drop, thinking that Solon's going to let that one go. And McCarty scoops it up and races about 20 yards. And they are set up in business at the Tiger 5-yard line. Nice heads-up play by Solon. Tiger defense will face their sternest test of the night so far. So Tigers line up. Solon first and goal at the Tiger 5.
To apologize a little bit. There's a tent top in our side, so we're going to go down to the on-field camera.
Bell fakes the give, throws a pass out in the flat, an easy pitch and catch for the Solon Spartan touchdown. That's Cole Carney out of the backfield. Goes down like he's going to block, the releases out in the flat. Bell hits him, and he just walks in the end zone. 5-yard touchdown pass. The Spartans score first. They lead 6-0, extra point pending.
For the Solon fans, that was a great time to go to the on-field camera right there. Nice little layup. Great job by Braden Blackford down there on there. Sideline camera for us.
Came right into your living room with that sideline, coming right at him.
That pass was passed right at you.
Kick is up and on the way, no problem. Wow, drills it through, it is good. 7-0, Solon with the lead. Back after this timeout on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza.
So Solon draws first blood, but the benefit of a very heads-up play. Again, Jack McCarty took the penance punt. People were just kind of waiting around for it to die about the 35 or 40, but he saw the opportunity, took a nice bounce, and he took it from there all the way down to the 5. So returned about 30 yards, put Solon in business, and they punch it in, and they lead 7-0. So Knipper set to kick off. Back deep, Carson Penich. Also Evan Mahoney for Grinnell. Knipper has the ball on the tee. And here we go. There's the kick. Short kick up in the air. Taken by and dropped by Grinnell, then picked up. With the ball around the right side, trying to find some room. Now he gets out on the second level. Some speed. Looked like that was number 13, maybe Derek Doty that time.
Number 11, Jack Hoops.
Number 11, Jack Hoops. All right, thank you very much, Dan Walker. And we do have a flag down. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back as the official is standing way back there. Flag thrown down about the 16. See what the call is here from the man in the white hat. Tigers are moving back, Solon's moving back, so it's a block in the back against Grinnell. So that's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And since it's inside the 20, should move it back to about the 6-yard line. So it's actually going to be a full 10-yard penalty. So Tigers had good field position out about the 40. Now the line of scrimmage is now down to about, they're saying, looks like about the 7 or 8-yard line. So about a 32-yard penalty there ended up being. So once again, Tigers on the wrong side of the field position. 1st and 10 now at their own 8. Kaufman in shotgun. Takes the ball, looking for a room. Finds his hole and bursts up the middle. Lowers his head and shoulder. Follows his line behind there. Plows forward. Gets a few yards. Out across the 15 to maybe the 16. No, stopped right at the just shy of the 15 there. So pick up a 6 for Kaufman. Nice run there. 2nd down and 4 now for Grinnell. One of the Tiger offensive linemen a little slow getting up. But they got up on their own power, walked back to the huddle. Mahoney comes split wide here to the near side. Penich to the far side at the top. Johnson in the backfield. Kaufman the shotgun. Turn, fakes the give. This time calls his own number over the right side. Gets to the end and just trying to get a push there. There's just a big pile of bodies there, and Kaufman slammed into it, hoping to get a little bit of a push and get forward. Got out to the 16. Maybe picked up about 3. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 now for Grinnell. Again, another one of these points in the ball game. I know there's several throughout, but this is one where you can put an asterisk by this. If Solon can get the stop, they're going to get good field position again conversely, Grinnell gets a first down, they can keep going. This time Coffin dials his own number, and he is nowhere to go. Solon defensive line just held their ground, no push at all, and stopped for no gain. They gave him putting back at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 2, and Coach Haydenfeld looking things over here. 4th and 2 at your own 16. Does he dare go for it here? Looks like they're thinking about it anyway. He might be going to let this run down and then take a timeout and discuss it, because the Tigers have made no move to go into a huddle or even get a play. And that's probably what he's going to do. Take his second timeout here with about 4:19 left to go. He does take a timeout. We'll take one as well on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
All right, so Coach Adam Haydenfeld takes a second timeout, at least to make Solon think about going for it. And, boy.
I forgot our timeouts are brought to you by Edward Jones, too.
That's right, Edward Jones timeout as well. And let's see what Coach Haydenfeld does here. My guess is he's going to probably punt this. Maybe try to draw Solon off if he gets somebody to jump. And I'm sure, because on the other side, Lucas Stanton, I'm sure, and his coaching staff told his defensive players, punt team, don't jump. You watch the ball. Don't listen to anything or any type of movement. Just watch that ball. When it moves, then you move. There's a snap back to Penich. Gets a punt out. It's a low line drive kick. Going to be fielded and then dropped by Solon, but he turns around and gets on it. Wow. Nash Kodar dropped that ball, but quickly pounced on it. So Spartans maintain possession.
I just wonder if that ball's a little wet. You know, Grinnell, we did the same thing, kind of fumbled the ball on that punt last one. So maybe there's a little bit of moisture being carried on the balls.
Yeah, I mean, even though they're not slipping so much, although we have seen a few players slip, that field's going to have moisture and dew on it because the air is just so heavy. If you look up at the lights, you can see like a little haze. It's not clouds. It's just heavy moisture in the air. Humidity's got to be way up there in the 80+% range. 1st and 10 Spartans now at their own 48. Yes, Bell in quarterback. Hits the shotgun snap. Back to pass. Looking. Throws deep downfield. Has receiver. Jumped up and caught by his receiver. Making that leaping catch. Number 20, Brent White. Linebacker turned receiver there. Leaped up. Tiger was behind him, and the ball was perfectly thrown over the Tiger defender in front. And he leaped up. White leapt up and made that catch. 1st and 10 Spartans down at the Tiger 24. Solon back in business. Bell gets a snap, gives the ball on the end around to Eddie Johnson. Johnson plowing ahead upfield. Good push, still driving his feet down inside the 10. My goodness. What a push there by Solon. 2 plays, they've gone almost 45 yards. So 1st and 10, Solon. Now 1st and goal, Solon at the 9-yard line. 2 plays took it from their own 48 to the Tiger 9. Wow. Bell gets the ball off now to number 20, Milo Ashbacker. Just follows his blocking over that right side, lowers his shoulder and his head and plows forward down to about the 6. So picked up 3 yards, 2nd down and goal from the 6. Coming up on 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Solon leads Grinnell 7-0 high school football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. There's a handoff over the left side. Reading his linebackers are blocking it into the end zone for that Spartan touchdown. Johnson, the ball carrier, takes it in from 6 yards out. So a long pass play and 2 running plays, and Solon punches it in. And they are sitting up 13-0. A lot of football left, but Solon's certainly flexing their muscle, and one of the intangibles that people don't talk about a lot is the field position. We mentioned that one of the stats Solon was winning, even when there was no score, was field position as the kick is up, and it is good without a doubt. 14-0, Solon with the lead. We'll talk about field position more when we come back on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
2:55 left to go till halftime. Spartans up 14-0 on Grinnell in this Class 3A District 5 football game. First district game for either team. And Solon comes in as advertised. They execute very well, block and tackle very well. They don't make mistakes. They don't beat themselves. And they're up 14-0 on Grinnell. Hasn't played that bad. Now a little pooch kick up in the air. Tigers catch it, but they fumble it. Let's see, it's loose. And I think Solon got it. Let's see here. Solon saying they have it, and the signal is they do. So Lucas Stanton rolling the dice. Does a little pooch kick there. Tigers could have called a fair catch to field it, but they still dropped it. It wouldn't matter. They had the called fair catch. It went off a Tiger player, so that makes a live ball. And Solon will take over in Tiger territory at the 47-yard line. What a turn of events here in probably the last 5 or 10 minutes real time. Solon had the ball first and 10 at the 48. 3 plays later, they score. And then on the kickoff, a fumble kickoff, turnover by Grinnell, and Solon has the ball back in business at the Tiger 48. Bell back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Fakes the give. Looking deep again. There's a slant right over the middle. Now Bell being chased out of the pocket. He runs downfield, fakes the throw, tries to get to the edge, and he's tackled out of bounds that time. Logan McDonald, among others, giving chase. Maybe got a couple of yards there out to, or down to about the, well, they're going to say, actually he lost a yard. Okay, lost 2 yards. Back to the 49. So goes down as a sack then for Grinnell. Loss of 2. Second down and 12 now at the Tiger 49-yard line. Coach calls in a play. Solon players have wristbands on. They call out a number. And then that number, they look at the wristband to the play matching that number, and here they go. Solon with the handoff now. Nipper over the left side. Met in the backfield, rather Boynton, my apologies, with the ball. Met hard and driven sideways and then cleaned up. Making that initial hit, number 6, Brock Heichman.
Let's take another look at that on the Clarity Eye Care Instant Replay. Just a nice, solid wrap-up in there, Brock Heichman. And I think it's number 27 off that far side, so great job there on that. Stepping up out of that back linebacker position.
Nice job of team tackling as well, because Poynton's a tough man to bring down. 3rd down and 12 now. Key moment in this game right here if Tigers can get a stop. Bell. Back to pass, takes the snap, being pressured, steps up, throws out deep, has a man out there, knocked away by Penich at the last second. Carson Penich from his free safety ranged all the way over there, trying to hit number 9, Nash Kotar. But check that, number 17, Austin Knight, pardon me. Yeah, Knight was open.
Those big old mitts, Carson got right in there.
Carson with good closing speed, timed it just right, reached across, jumped up, and swatted the ball away. Pass falls incomplete, so put a little asterisk by that one as well. With 1:53 left to go here. Tigers get the ball back, hoping to do some damage. There's a high snap, fielded clean. Punter goes up, and this is a low line drive kick. No return, but does take a Spartan bounce and trickles out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
So right on the 15-yard line.
Yep, so once again, Solon winning that all-important intangible stat of field position. I think the Tigers' best field position has been about their 20. Otherwise, they've been inside that the whole half. Conversely, Solon's had the ball. I think their worst field position was they started back. Well, they had a kick return back to about the 40, but a penalty pushed it back to about the 25. So They've started in Tiger territory at anywhere from the 40 to 50-yard line. So tuck that one away as well. 1:45 left to go here. Tigers trail 14-0. Coffin back to pass. Looking, throws the pass out there. Has the guy open. It's Penich. Hits him in stride, and Penich had to turn around and get it. Otherwise, he might have been off to the races. Clock stops while they get a first down. Ball out to the 48-yard line.
Go ahead and hit that one on the Clarity Eye Care instant replay. Nice little time. Brady sets back there, has good coverage, looks out. And if Carson just would have had a turn over his shoulder, he probably would have been in better shape to get some yards downfield.
Coffin back to pass again. This time throws out in the flat. Pass intended for Tiger. That's Mahoney out there. Check that. Number 6, Brock Heichman out there. Trying to get that pass. Incomplete pass does stop the clock. Tigers do have one timeout left. 2nd down and 10. Against Solon in a man-to-man, but their linebackers and safeties very quick, very athletic and speedy. Kaufman sends 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. At the top of your screen is Carson Penich. In the back there, Kaufman back, throws to Penich. Caught by Penich. No, incomplete they say now. Penich bobbled it. Good hit that time. Good closing speed out there. Number 9, Nash Kodar looked like. Put the stick on. Penich couldn't hang on to it, and it's 3rd down and 10. And now if you're the Tigers, you got to think about these incomplete passes stopping the clock, which is good for you. But if you don't make it here, you're going to punt to Solon. They're going to get the ball back with about a minute left in all 3 of their timeouts. So once again, another key moment in this ball game. 3 receivers right, 1 to the top of the screen. Johnson in the backfield. It's to Kaufman, 3rd and 10. Kaufman back to pass. And this is buried by the rush. No blocking there. Ben Campman, defensive end. That time Solon did a stun, and now Solon's going to take a timeout with 1:12 left to go, and we'll take one as well on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn. Couple score updates for you. Actually, just one score update. Williamsburg over South Tama, 27-0. 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
So Penich back to punt now for the Tigers. Buffington and Kodar back deep for the Spartans. Gets the snap. Oh, and it goes through his hands. Carson Penich, he's going to go ahead and punt it away. Solon was setting up a return, so Penich gets a nice boot out of there, and it takes a Tiger roll. Wow.
Boy, they got lucky there.
Sometimes you need that, though. I mean, I've heard many a coach say you need some of that on your side sometimes, and definitely that time there, luck was on the Tigers' side. And Solon will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. 55 seconds left, but he does have 2 timeouts, does Coach Stanton. So let's see what he dials up here. Go back to the passing section of your playbook. Also got to be aware of some type of gadget play, maybe a double pass, because you got a slot receiver that's also is the backup quarterback for Tyler Bell. So lots of options here for Coach Stanton. Let's see what he does. 1st and 10 Spartans at their own 31. 55 seconds left to go to halftime, as you see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Man in motion away. Bell with a snap. Back to pass. Looking, steps up in the pocket, and then he gets tackled and brought down at about the 35-36-yard line. And Coach Stanton is not making a move to call a timeout, so they're going to let this one just run out. Solon quickly trying to get to the line and get the play in. Probably one of those situations the coach is going to see what he got. If he got a big chunk of yards, then maybe you call a timeout. Otherwise, He just seems very happy and content to go into the locker room up 2 scores, 14-0 at half. They do have to run a play. There's 13 seconds on the game clock, about a 5 or 6 second differential. So barring a penalty, this will be the last play of this first half. 2 receivers right. Pointing in the backfield, man in motion. Turns, gives the ball off to that man inside. Around the right side, has some room out there. The edge cuts inside, and then gets tackled down at midfield. Is a Spartan first down, but that is the end of the first half. Your score, 14-0 Solon over Grinnell here at halftime on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Hey Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with North Risk Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, I'm here to help you out any way I can relative to your insurance needs for health, life, disability, and dental insurance. Special this year, we are now offering a disappearing deductible option. That's right, 0 out-of-pocket expense for you on many items. Prescription drugs, durable medical equipment, surgery services. Give us a call, 641-260-8301. Go Tigers.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Hey Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with North Risk Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, I'm here to help you out any way I can relative to your insurance needs for health, life, disability, and dental insurance. Special this year, we are now offering a disappearing deductible option. That's right, zero out-of-pocket expense for you on many items: prescription drugs, durable medical equipment, surgery services. Give us a call, 641-260-8301. Go Tigers.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polley'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere. And that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Hey Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with North Risk Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, I'm here to help you out any way I can relative to your insurance needs for health, life, disability, and dental insurance. Special this year, we are now offering a disappearing deductible option. That's right, zero out-of-pocket expense for you on many items: prescription drugs, durable medical equipment, surgery services. Give us a call, 641-260-8301. Go Tigers.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, The Dairy Barn, Latitude, Signage and Design, Proline Building Company, North Risk Partners, and the Grinnell Booster Club. Also a shout out to our special sponsors. Our first downs are brought to you by Edward Jones. Stop in and see Mark and Paul Copeland. Also, our timeouts are also brought to you by Edward Jones too. Our red zones brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza. Our touchdowns are brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. Our instant replay is brought to you by Clarity Eye Care. And of course, we have our business card sponsors up there. A few of those don't have commercials, but we want to give a big thank you to Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Edward Jones, Clarity Eye Care, and Grinnell Firestone. Thank you to all of our proud sponsors of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And last but not least, let's not forget about Brent Nichols State Farm when we come to every quarter in the football stadium here is brought to you by Brent Nichols. So thank you to him. Stop down at, where is Brent? He's located at 1112 West Street. Give him a phone call, 5420. Ask him for financial questions. He does investments. He does insurance for house, home. So he can help you out in many different ways. So thank you again. Without those sponsors, you would not be watching this free in HD on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And as I mentioned earlier, if you're giving us a like or a thumbs up, we appreciate it. If you're a Tiger fan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for all Tiger Sports. You'll get a notification, little bell rings whenever we go online. Plus, you get an email if you have it set up to your Google account. So, again, thank you very much. I'm going to throw it over to Chris Juni.
All right, Dan Walker, thank you very much. And, again, just want to echo that. A big thanks and a salute, tip of the hat to all those fine sponsors who help us make this broadcast possible. 14-0, Solon up on Grinnell at half after a scoreless first quarter. Solon taking advantage of some field position. And really a pretty clean ball game. No penalties for the Spartans in that first half. Grinnell just had 2 penalties themselves. So Tigers aren't playing that bad. But as we talked about, Solon is just solid execution-wise. They block well. They tackle well. They execute. They don't make mistakes. You have to go out and beat them. And all that panned out here. And the one stat that they did win, besides on the scoreboard, is the field position. Grinnell routinely started with the ball inside their own 20-yard line. Meanwhile, Solon had the ball sometimes at Tiger territory, sometimes around their own 40. I think their worst starting field position was at the 25, and that was just because I checked that. Solon did have 1 penalty in that first half on a kickoff. They had a block in the back. So 3 penalties between the 2 teams in the first half, but still Field position is the story of this game thus far. Solon took advantage of it and punched in 14 points. Good news is Tigers do get the ball to start the second half as they deferred the coin toss, and they kicked off to start the game. So Tigers will start out with the ball on offense. Be very interested to see what Coach Haydenfeld dials up offensively for Grinnell to try to get something going. Because, again, Solon's scheme is they have 4 down linemen, 3 backers, and 4 defensive backs. And their 4 defensive linemen are just taught, they're basically standing in there and locking up our offensive linemen. And that allows the linebackers and their safeties and corners to come down in between the gaps between players and make the tackle, make the play. They're very quick and very athletic. They're back 7. So keep an eye on that as the second half unfolds. And Tigers, there are ways to exploit that. Seam routes are open, and by seam route I mean right up the middle of the field in between the 2 hash marks there. And you can maybe pop somebody loose there, fake or sweep outside, then look back to a seam route up the middle and try to get somebody open for that. Also, that did have success getting the ball out to Evan Mahoney, Tiger player with good speed, and, get him some loose. He did get a good reception to start the game and just was 1 tackle away from breaking that one as well. So lots of options for Coach Haydenfeld, and this is what's fun to watch here, the adjustments made by both coaching staff. If you recall the first half, Solon came out, they took the ball, went right down the field on the Tigers. We took the ball like at their own 25-yard line, went right down to about the Tiger 20-yard line when the drive finally stalled. After that, though, the Tiger defense changed up what they were doing in their scheme. They started stunning some linemen, bringing some backers in as well of their own, and bottling Solon up. And that shut down the rushing attack. So what does Solon and Coach Stanton do there for that adjustment? He decides, all right, I'll do play-action pass, and I'll go to the air. Get passes out to my athletes out in space. I like my athletes' chances one-on-one against your athlete, Coach Haydenfeld. And they've had some success doing that as well. So, again, a really good chess match, back-and-forth football game. Still within striking distance, Grinnell is, 14-0, especially if they can start off this second half, go right down and get some points on the board. Again, this wraps up our busy broadcast week. Our 3rd broadcast this week, Tuesday volleyball. Tigers and Coach Zach Cerisa won their first WAMAC conference game, defeating South Tama 3-0. Followed that up with a game last night, a non-conference game against Newton, old familiar Little Hawkeye Conference foe. They swept the Cardinal 3-0. In both cases, South Tama came in. They had won 4 of the last 5, and Newton had also won 4 games. So Tiger volleyball team getting things turned around for Coach Zach Cerisa. They are at a volleyball tournament up in South Tama tomorrow for their weekend tournament. Tigers hit the road next week to travel up to South Tama to take on the Trojans in the annual battle of the Steve Kriegel helmets. That's South Tama's homecoming. As Dan reported earlier, South Tama is playing Williamsburg tonight, and last report the score was 27-0 there. Williamsburg, of course, the top team in the district, undefeated, and probably ranked somewhere here in the state. Tigers go to Williamsburg later on down the road this season. Right now we have a second half here to get to. Grinnell and Solon. Tigers will receive, and again, pay attention watching at home to the adjustments. Watch and see if Coach Stanton does anything defensively. My guess is probably not, because his defense is shutting Grinnell out for the most part. Again, pretty good scheme. Your front 4 taking up the offensive lineman, your back 7 knifing in there with their speed and athletic ability and making a play. So here we go. Second half about ready to start. This second half, this third quarter, brought to us by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. As Dan said, just off the corner of 6th and 146 in Grinnell. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Brent Nichols Insurance is there. Call or stop in to see Brent today. As Dan said, not only does insurance, but also does some financial planning services for you as well. Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance, a sponsor of our quarters here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. There's a kickoff by Solon. We are underway. Back deep to receive it is Penich. That's Mahoney, rather. Goes around the far side, trying to get to the corner, and does. Gets out to the edge. Mahoney still on his feet. Again, just a step away from breaking it. See if we maybe have a Clarity Eye Care instant replay there. We'll check that. But great return, just what the doctor ordered if you're a Grinnell Tiger. Well, now they're marking him out of bounds. Back, and let's see where they're putting the ball down. I don't see where the linesman is lined up to spot the ball yet. There we go. Ball put down at the 34-yard line. So Mahoney, it's about a 20-some yard return there. Tigers in arguably their best field position of the night. 1st and 10 now at their own 34. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left for Grinnell. Now one comes in motion. Coffin takes a snap, turns, throws the ball in the flat, trying to get a double pass going now. Looking to throw it, so Grinnell throws it out there. It's going to be underthrown and picked off. Austin Knight with the interception. Knight on the return, bringing it back inside Tiger territory. Getting down and finally yanked down. Second turnover tonight on the Tigers. It's a costly one. Just cannot get enough on it. The Tiger receiver is open behind the play, but the ball underthrown, and Knight knifes in, picks it off, and Solon sets up shop. 1st and 10 now, down at the Tiger. We're going to, looks like about the 28-yard line. So, boy, just how quickly things can change. Just what you don't want to do. You had a chance to drive down and get some points on the board. Instead, you turn it over, give it right back to the Spartans. Tyler Bell, the quarterback, takes the snap, gives to Boynton over the left side, shakes one tackler, bounces off another, still on his feet, turning his legs, and gets bumped down after picking up about 3 yards, down to maybe the 22-yard line. Actually picked up about 5 there. 23-yard line is the ball spotted down, 2nd down and 5 now for the Solon Spartans. Bell has 2 receivers right. One back in the backfield. Now receiver in motion. Gives the ball, run the side to Cole Carney. Carney tries to get the left end. This time he's wrapped up. Nicely done. Good job by the Tiger out there. Fought off the block of Nash Kotar. Wrapped up the Solon player. That was Gallagher again, the Tiger leading tackler, showing why. Fought off the block, made the tackle before Carney could get any type of thing going. Did pick up enough to get the 1st down, though, so it's 1st and 10 Solon at the Tigers 17. Bell back in shotgun as he's been all night. This time he turns face to give to the back, throws it out in the flat now, has a man wide open, and going in now for the touchdown, untouched, is Condon Poynton. And just like that, again, a well-executed, well-diagrammed play. They've done that formation several times when they hand the ball off to the back. This time they faked it. And after attempting to block, Poynton releases out in the flat, wide open. Bell hits him for a 17-yard touchdown pass. And now Solon is up 20-0. Wow.
A couple other scores out here, Chris. I was just noticing just because Mount Vernon and Solon played last week. Mount Vernon 69-0 over Mount Pleasant.
Kick is good on the way. Solon leads 21-0 in the 3rd quarter. Back in 1 minute on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza.
So how quickly things change. Grinnell started out the second half with the ball. Had a great return by Mahoney. And the first play of the game of the second half. Ball is a double pass and intercepted by Solon. Solon makes the Tigers pay for that turnover. They punch it in from 17 yards out, and they lead 21-0 in the 3rd quarter. Tigers obviously have to get something going here. There's a kickoff by Nipper. Taken down by Mahoney to go around the 5-yard line. Mahoney back out across the 20, then he's met and driven back. Or check that. That was Jack Hoops. Met right at the 21 and driven back. Let's see where they spot forward progress. They are going to put the ball down at the 21. So it's 1st and 10 Grinnell at the 21-yard line. See what this Tiger team is made of. Just like we mentioned in volleyball this week, you have to have a quick turnaround, a short memory, and be able to flush away those bad plays and stick to your game plan and execute. Coffin, quick pass out in the flat. Got a blocker out in front, and boy, a nice block by Grinnell. Pancake down a play. Now they throw a flag.
Yeah, there's
a late flag.
A couple, 2 or 3 flags I thought I saw there.
That was Mahoney with the pass and catch. I'm not sure what the late flag was. It was thrown right where a Grinnell player made a good block down on Solon.
Let's take a number check at it here.
There's a couple of different,
pass
as Dan said.
Everything looks good there.
Grinnell's moving backwards, so.
Oh, looks like. So there was a.
It's going to be holding against Grinnell.
Yeah, Brock Heischman there.
So that is a spot foul when the flag hits. So just like last time, Grinnell has a little bit of momentum, and they turn it over. This time they got a great play, got good yardage on first down, but a penalty sets them back. First down and 15, ball back at the 18. Coffin takes the snap, dials up his own number, tries to cut back up the middle, plows ahead, lowers his shoulder out across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Picked up maybe 3 or so on that play. So it's going to be ball spotted down about the 21. So second down and 11 for Grinnell. Again, a third broadcast this week. No Tiger Sports live stream number broadcast next week. Then the following week we have volleyball. Tiger volleyball team hosts number 1 ranked Clear Creek Amana at Grinnell Gymnasium on Tuesday, October 3rd. Coffin gets the snap, back to pass. There's a wide receiver screen. Caught by Penich, out across the 30, about the 31. And no flags down, so do we have an Edward Jones first down? No, just short. So third down and 1 now for Grinnell. And even though there's about 9 minutes left in this third quarter, plus a whole nother fourth, this is a big moment in the game. Tigers can get a first down there, keep this drive going. They got something cooking here, but they got to pick up this first down. There's a direct snap to Kaufman, and let's see. Boy, a big pile right at the first down spot, but looks like they have it. Let's see. Yes, they are moving them down, and Tigers get a first down. That's an Edward Jones first down. Good push by the line that time. And Kaufman on the sneak gets the first down. First and 10 Grinnell, ball at their own 32-yard line. Solon up 21-0, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. 3 receivers to the near side. Now man in motion, across the formation, sets up in the slot for Coffin, back in shotgun. First and 10, Coffin fakes to Johnson, tries to throw it, hit the ball to Penich on the slant, and again, Mahoney was slanting underneath. Penich was about 6 yards behind him doing the same slant route, and couldn't tell if that was for Penich or for Mahoney. The ball goes off Mahoney's hands and falls incomplete. So incomplete pass brings up second down and 10. Again, you can go to our website, tigerslsn.com. You see our broadcast schedule there, plus archive games and broadcasts of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network as well. Second and 10, Coffin gets the give. A little bit of a trouble with the exchange there, and that's because Solon was in the backfield and almost took the handoff. My goodness. That linebacker in there sprinted in there and made the play. That's Brett White, the leading tackler for the Spartans, from his middle linebacker spot, and just knifed in that gap and almost took that handoff. So a loss on the play back to the 29. Third down and 14 here for Grinnell. Coffin in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking, steps up. He's going to throw on the run, fires it out there, and the ball's tipped up. Nice play. Great defensive play out there by Solon. That looks like that was number 9, and now we have a, let's see, there's a flag down in the field now late in the backfield. Did Coffin go across the line of scrimmage possibly when he threw it? Let's see. It is going to be, a personal foul, roughing the passer on Solon. Wow. Again, that's a judgment call. That's a 15-yard penalty. Moves the ball out to about the 44-yard line and also carries a first down. And Edward Jones, first down. So one of the few mistakes the Spartans have made tonight. Big 15-yard penalty keeps the Grinnell drive alive. Now can the Tigers take advantage of it? First and 10, Grinnell throwing 44. Coffin gets a snap, fakes the give, calls to Johnson, goes around the left side. Had a bit of room there, but again, the way they're back seven, Solon's back seven, the linebackers and safeties come up and close so quick. Actually, they spot him for a loss, one back to the 43, so it's going to be second down and 11. Tigers just cannot get untracked and figure out a way to attack this Solon defense. Spartans pretty salty on that side of the ball. 4 receivers wide right. Look at this formation. Coffin fakes the pass, now throws out in the flat. Ball is bobbled and caught. Hit Braden Johnson. Bit of a knuckleball, but Johnson hit him in the hands, and he kind of slaps the ball in disgust and taps his chest and says, "That's my bad, I should have had that one." Incomplete pass brings up third down and 11. Coffin faked it going long, then try to hit Johnson short for a little bit of a wide receiver screen. And just could not make the connection. Third down and 11. Again, big moment in this ball game. Tigers just trying to crack the Solon defense and get another first down, keep this drive going. There's Coffin back, doesn't hit. Now he throws it out, and that is a backwards pass. And that's going to be, that was a backward pass, so that would have been allowed. That was a live ball, and it rolls backwards to the 35-yard line. So that was a lateral. I'm not sure statistically if that goes down as a fumble or not, but nonetheless, Tigers fortunate to get that one back as it rolled out of bounds. So fourth down and a bunch for Grinnell. It's a punting situation. Penich back to punt. And again, Cole Buffington and Nash Kotar back deep for Solon. Penich takes a snap, boots the ball up, a low kick. Fielded that time by Kotar on the far side. Kotar up the middle, cuts back, now cuts the outside. Met at about the 45 and spins around and dropped down finally about the 48, 49-yard line. So once again, the Spartans continue to win that battle of field position. They'll set up shop first and 10 at their own 49-yard line, leading Grinnell 21-0. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here, third quarter, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Chris Juni, Dan Walker, Braden Blackford on our sideline camera. Lori Walker, the true boss of the operation, on the camera up here in the press box. She gives a look to her husband Dan, to make sure he gets confirmation, and he nods yes, that is correct. First and 10, Solon. Ball handoff over the right side to Knipper. Check that, Poynton. Picked up about 3, stopped by the left side of that Tiger line. Tiger defense has not played all that terrible tonight. They've been put in some tough spots field position-wise. But all in all, pretty solid game for the Tiger defensive unit. Second and 7, Solon. Bell takes a step, throws out here in the flat. Quick screen caught by Buffington. Buffington, again, Solon. They get that first contact about the 45, but he spins and struggles and keeps his legs going and gets another couple yards down to the 42. Going to bring up third down at about 1 for Solon. Again, we've talked about it. They just block well. They execute well. They tackle well. Just very solid team are the Solon Spartans. That's why they're 66-5 over the last 5 years. That time, though, the protection breaks down. Tiger lineman gets through. That was number 4, Braden Johnson. Stunted around from his left defensive end spot. Met Poynton in the backfield. Back to the 46-yard line. 4th and 6 now for Solon. And Tyler Bell back in punt formation. Again, Bell is the starting quarterback, so you always have to be wary of a fake here. Penich back deep for Grinnell. There's the snap. Bell steps up and boots the ball well away from Penich. Aims for the sideline and gets it to go out of bounds. Well, actually, it knuckleball back in play and down by Solon about the 19-yard line. So Tigers defense gets the job done there despite Solon starting in great field position. They start at their own 49. They punted the ball from the Tiger 44. So Tiger defense did their job, and Tigers take over 1st and 10 again at the 19-yard line. But again, field position. We've talked about it all night. Tigers just cannot get any type of decent starting field position. 3 receivers in a bunch formation there at the bottom of your screen. Start off this 1st and 10 play. Coffin takes a snap, draws his own number, and he's met in the backfield. My goodness. That's that middle linebacker. Eddie Johnson, also Carney in there as well. Just such great speed and athleticism by the Solon backers. Knifing in between the defensive line and our Tiger offensive line, and just in there making plays, causing havoc, getting penetration, and disrupting the play. Loss of 1 back to the 18, 2nd down now and 11. 2 receivers to the right for Coffin, 1 receiver to the top in Carson Penich, Johnson in the backfield. 2nd and 11, Coffin gets a snap, fakes to give to Johnson, calls his own number, and again, Solon is waiting for that. No room for Coffin to go anywhere. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they spot it. They do give him forward progress. Back to the, actually, now they say he lost a yard. So 3rd down and 12 now. Ball at the 17-yard line. Boy, you just do not want to give the ball back to this Spartan offense so quickly. 3rd and 12, see what's dialed up. Coffin back to pass. Here comes Solon on blitz. Look out. Coffin gets the ball off. Tips through 2 players' hands. Off a Solon for Grinnell player. Then off a Solon player, but hits the ground. Incomplete. 4th down and 12 now. And a punting situation for Grinnell. Just have been unable to figure out a way to crack the Spartan defense. Very solid football club, as we mentioned, coming in. And again, in my opinion, Grinnell has not played that badly. We've had a couple turnovers, but Solon's had a turnover. Just have not been able to take advantage of it. There's a punt out by Penich, a wobbly kick taken at the 45 by Jack McCarty, and McCarty wants to make a cut. He slipped. Well, the ball comes loose. Now it's still loose, and then 2 Solon players dive on it. Let's see. Looked like the whistle had blown. I think players thought the whistle had blown was dead. The player was down, but Solon ultimately gets on the recovery. So it does go down as a fumble, but recovered by Solon. And now they're going to put the ball back to the 44-yard line, the Tiger 44. Now we got a Tiger down on the field. Number 4, Braden Johnson down. Sitting upright, looks like it might be just a cramp. Of course, we won't speculate. We'll take a look here and see.
They called a timeout, so let's take one with them.
All right, we'll take one as well on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
So Braden Johnson walks off on his own power. Hopefully just a cramp, and Braden will be back out there. 1st and 10 Spartans at the Tiger 44-yard line. They lead Grinnell 21-0. 2:54 left to go here, 3rd quarter, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Bell takes the snap, pass back, and nice play that time. Bell kind of taps his helmet. That's my bad. It passes behind. He had a receiver open on the slant.
Yeah, Jack Gallagher stepped right in front of that and knocked that down. That's a great play.
Trying to hit Cole Buffington on that play, and Cole was open. Passed a bit behind, but yes, Gallagher again doing it all for the Tigers. Dove out there, full out, and tipped the ball away. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Bell gets a play call from the sideline. 2 receivers right, 1 in the slot, backfield in the back in the backfield rather. Now Bell throws it out quickly. Wide receiver screen out to Buffington. Buffington again takes that first contact, and that's been a staple of Solon's offensive players as well. Tigers are there making the play, but Solon keeps struggling and fighting for yards, and they usually get what they call YAC or YAC, yards after contact. And he did get 2 out of it. Tigers were on that play, but he got to you, and it's 3rd down and 8 now. And depending upon how close Solon gets to that first down, Coach Stanton, Lucas Stanton for the Spartans may decide to go for it here. Bell gets a snap, back, looking, runs here to the near side, being chased, throws on the run, and has his man across the middle and all the way down for a Spartan touchdown. Going in is Eddie Johnson. Johnson started way on the right side, came all the way across the field, got lost in the traffic. Bell hit him in stride. Tough play. Bell was running to his left, turns and torques his body back to the right, snaps the throw, hits him right in stride. And just like that, it's another Spartan touchdown. And they lead 27-0, extra point pending. All you can say is wow and tip your hat to Solon. They are a well-oiled machine football-wise. There's a point, and that one is no good. Bit of a shake there, so it stands at 27-0. Solon with the lead on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
27-0, all Solon Spartans so far in this ball game. 2 minutes left to go, 3rd quarter. High school football on the Tiger Sports live stream network on this Friday night. Chris Juni, Dan Walker, Braden Blackford are on the field camera person. Lori Walker up here in the booth providing the sideline views from our broadcast position. And it is all Spartans. Set to kick off for Solon. Ball is up and taken by Mahoney on the far side. Mahoney out across the 20 to the 25. Mahoney's got some speed. Look out. Mahoney's in the clear, and he might be gone. And they can't catch him. Mahoney runs it all the way back for a Tiger touchdown. Wow. And more importantly, no flags. Coach Hainfield out there, fantastic block by some Tiger. Sealed off the Solon player, sprung Mahoney, and you saw that 100-meter speed there. A couple of Solon players had a shot at him. Wow, what the doctor just ordered for Grinnell.
Let's go ahead and take another look at it as he comes around the corner, breaks his speed right down that sideline. Great job by Evan. He does have a lot of speed.
And good blocking as well to free him up.
Tiger touchdown on the Clarity Eye Care instant replay.
So Tigers get that goose egg off the board. Hoops to attempt the extra point. Snap down, kick is up, and it is good. 1:47 left to go, 3rd quarter. Suddenly there's new life here at TT Cranny. Tigers get on the board, 27-7.
Good shout out to Ramsey Weeks for their sponsorship of our touchdowns.
Yes, that's right. Ramsey Weeks sponsoring our touchdowns, and we'll take this break on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn. Also, again, just another shout out to Ramsey Weeks for their sponsorship of our touchdowns. All touchdowns on the Tiger Sports live stream network are brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
So, new life into the Tigers here. 27-7, Solon with the lead. Penich set to kick off. Line drive knuckleball kick goes out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Solon will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the Tiger defense needs to rise to the occasion. Offense and special teams came to the occasion, rose up and got a score. See, the Tiger defense can get a 3-and-out here. Solon, though, still up 3 scores. Still possible, but certainly you can't spot Solon any more points if you're the Tigers. Here we go, 1st and 10, Solon to 25. Bell, the quarterback, takes the snap, gives the ball off to Poynton. Poynton over the left side, or right side rather. Again, gets contact, but still drives forward, pushing the pile a bit. And let's see if they're going to give him any type of progress or not. Actually, ball, the line of scrimmage was the 20, not the 25. So they are going to give him about 2 yards, so 2nd down and 8 now for Solon. Clock coming up on 1 minute left to go here, 3rd quarter. Bell takes a snap. This time he gives it, and fakes it out, and Poynton has it, met in the backfield and breaks that tackle and does not get back to the line of scrimmage, rather. Again, Tigers penetrating, getting past the Solon blocking. Got in the backfield to disrupt that one. So a loss on the play back to the 18 brings up 3rd down and 12. You see the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter on our Kursk Collision Center scoreboard. Solon players check their number card for the play. 2 receivers right, 1 left, back in the backfield. Bell takes the snap, looking to pass, steps up in the pocket, now on the run, throws it out down, has a receiver open, and it's caught by Nash Kolar. Kolar breaks a tackle on the loose inside Tiger territory down to the 42-yard line. So the scrambling ability of Bell, couple that with the receiver maintaining the route. Again, Nash Kodar started from the right side, ran all the way down, and then cut right across the field, kept running. Bell found him, and it's a big 1st down for Solon, a back-breaking play for the Tigers. 1st and 10, Solon now into Tiger territory at the 47, and it looks like they're going to be content to let this quarter run out, and they do. 27-7 after 3 quarters, Solon with the lead. Back for the 4th quarter on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Proline Building Company. And this 4th quarter is brought to you by Brett Nichols State Farm.
With Dan Walker, I'm Chris Juni. Braden Blackford, our sideline camera person. Lori Walker, our person up here, the camera person up here in the booth. High school football on the Tiger Sports live stream network, Grinnell Tiger style. Tigers and Solon squaring off in the first district game for each team. Class 3A District 5. And Tigers just had Solon where they want them, 3rd and 12, deep in their own end, and Solon comes up with a big pass play, gets the first down, and now they are in business. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 43-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left for Solon. Tyler Bell, the quarterback. Bell back to pass on the slant, finds his receiver. That is number 28, and he's still going downfield. And he gets past the blockers into the end zone for the touchdown. Brett White. Wow. Just like that, they go from 3rd and 12 to getting a touchdown for Solon. And it's now 33-7. We mentioned how there was life back in T.T. Cranny and energy on the sideline. Just as quickly as that life was in there, now it is suddenly gone. Solon just took all that right back out. And they're going to kick the extra point here. And get that touchdown back that they gave up. There's the snap, kick is up, and this one is good. 34-7, Solon with the lead, 11:49 left to go in the ball game. Tiger football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey, Grinnell Tigers, Skip Lowe with North Risk Partners. Great to see you for another season. As a reminder, I'm here to help you out any way I can relative to your insurance needs for health, life, disability, and dental insurance. Special this year, we are now offering a disappearing deductible option. That's right, 0 out-of-pocket expense for you on many items. Prescription drugs, durable medical equipment, surgery services. Give us a call, 641-260-8301. Go Tigers.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by North Risk Partners.
As you said earlier, this wraps up a busy broadcast week here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Our 3rd broadcast this week, and then next week we have the week off. No broadcast scheduled. Again, go to our website, tigerslsn.com. You can see our broadcast schedule. Our next broadcast will be girls volleyball on Tuesday, October 3rd, as Grinnell will host Clear Creek Amana, currently 22-0, undefeated, ranked number 1 in Class 4A volleyball. And then later on that week, on October 6th, Grinnell will host Benton for the Tiger Homecoming. All that coming up on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Well, as I said, Mahoney's long kickoff return or punt return for the touchdown breathed new life into the Tigers. Solon says, not so fast. We'll take that back. They score in about 4 plays and take that life right back out. They lead 34-7. Mahoney takes this kickoff, a squib kick, and this time he's met and dropped hard. Wow. Took a shot there, dropped right about around the 15 or so yard line. Well, that's what you got to do against a player with good speed. You want to get to him before he can get that speed built up, and Mahoney was trying to get out to that edge, but a Solon player knifed in there and brought him down right at the 15. And again, we've talked about it all night. Tigers start in bad field position at their own 15. See if we dial up Kinnick Johnson's number here. It's been a while since Kinnick has touched the ball. See what happens here on 1st and 10. Coffin back to pass. Throws a pass out. Has a guy open in a seam route up the middle. That is number 42 for Grinnell making that catch. That is Josh Ringler. They sent Penich out wide and Mahoney out wide, and then they released Ringler up the middle, and he gets a Edward Jones first down. First Tiger first down in quite some time. So Tigers move the ball all the way out to the 40-yard line. Nice play call, nice design, and nice execution by Grinnell. Coffin hitting Ringer on that play for about a 25-yard gain out to the 40. Coffin in the backfield by himself. Takes a snap, looks to dial his number. Now he hesitates, then breaks up the middle, and Coffin, good determined running. He breaks the tackle after contact. And now we got a Tiger player down right at midfield. He went down and immediately slammed the ground. Solon players trying to help him up. Looks like it might just be a cramp. Where they're holding that leg up. He might have just cramped up. And again, while those are painful, they're usually not that serious. So hopefully we'll have that Tiger player come back. And we'll just keep it right here during this break in the action while they attend to the Tiger player. As you said, kind of a funky broadcast schedule if you look at our website. We had football or volleyball football our first week, then just football the second week, then nothing for 2 weeks, then 3 broadcasts this week, nothing next week, then volleyball football, a week off, and then volleyball football to wrap up our fall season. And again, our schedule's posted at tigerslsn.com. Also archived of all the games. We are also on YouTube. Again, go to YouTube and type in the search bar, the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. You'll come to our homepage. If you like what you see and you're a Tiger fan, you want to click that subscribe button. Number one, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Number two, you will also then get notifications every time the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is on the air. We are having a broadcast. We are the home of all Tiger Sports home contests, both video and audio broadcast of Tiger home sporting events. We appreciate the fine support of all the businesses that we have mentioned before, including our business card sponsors you see up in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Let's take this moment here. I'll go through some of those sponsors for us. Our scoreboard brought to us all season long by Kurt's Collision Center. Our first downs and timeouts brought to us by Edward Jones. Quarter sponsors Brett Nichols State Farm Insurance. Instant replay, courtesy of Clarity Eye Care, on the corner of 6th and West there in Grinnell. And Braden Blackford, our sideline camera person down there, giving us great, fantastic images and looks tonight. Red Zone sponsors Polly Ice Pizza. Timeouts, as we said, by Edward Jones. And our touchdowns by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate. Well, now it looks like they might be looking at the knee, so this may be more than a cramp. Again, we're not going to speculate here as to the Tiger player being down. And let's take this breakdown while they attend to that player on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza.
Jeremy Shapiro up here doing stats and keeping stats and running a blog of the game and write-up of the game. He tells me the last time the Grinnell Tigers had a kickoff return for a touchdown all the way back, September 6, 2019, Cole McGriff ran a kickoff back 93 yards for a touchdown against North Polk. He said it took him a while to look that one up, but our thanks to Jeremy Shapiro giving us that little stat and tidbit of information. So the Tiger player was injured, walks off on his own power.
Will Slago was the
number
74.
So second down and 4 now for Grinnell. Kaufman in the shotgun as he's been all night. 3 receivers bunched at the top of the formation. Kaufman looks it over. Maybe changing the play a bit. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Quick pass out in the flat. Pass gets away from Penich. I think they're going to say, oh, they gave it to him. Okay, so Penich went down and made the catch. That is good for a Tiger first down, and Edward Jones first down into Spartan territory at the 48. So there you go. Tigers pick up that Edward Jones first down. First and 10 Grinnell at the Spartan 48-yard line. Bunch of receivers at the top of the formation. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Penich here at the bottom. Penich turns, fires the ball out to his receiver, and that pass is dropped. And they rule incomplete, so it was not a backwards pass. And there was some blocking there. That play was well set up.
Yeah, I think that could have gone somewhere.
Yep, and I don't know if we have the Clarity Eye Care replay on that one, but boy, that was set up nicely. If they could have made that connection, there might have been some room to run out there. As Solon had bunched everybody up on this near side. Nonetheless, second down and 10 now for Grinnell. Ball at the Spartan 48. Kaufman gets the shotgun snap. Back to pass. Blitz is on. Kaufman throws down the middle. Tries to hit Penich, and boy, Right there, nicely done. Broken up by Nash Kolar, 6'1" defensive back. Right there with Penich. Jumped up with him and batted the ball away. Excellent defensive coverage. Again, just so fundamentally sound are the Spartans in all aspects of the game. Hard to find a weakness in their armor. Obviously, a key third down play here. Might even be at this point 4-down territory. If the Tigers don't go get it here, they might go for it on 4th down. 3rd and 10 Grinnell at the Spartan 48. Now we have a timeout taken by Grinnell, and we'll take one as well. Timeout Grinnell, back in 30 seconds on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
3rd down and 10 now for Grinnell. Coach Haydenfeld takes his first timeout here the second half. That is an Edward Jones timeout, by the way. In our 4th quarter, as we have said, brought to us by Brett Nichols State Farm Insurance. And yes, we keep talking about our very fine sponsors, and we salute them any chance we get, because without them, you would not be able to watch and view this Tiger Sports Live Stream Network broadcast. So again, thank you and a big salute to them. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 for Grinnell. Man in motion away. Coffin back to pass. Throws out in the flat quickly, but the pass incomplete. Again, kind of a wobbly pass. Dan, you alluded to it earlier. That ball must be a little slick because Kaufman has had trouble getting that grip all night.
Yeah.
Just hasn't really had a good, clean grip on the ball except for maybe a few plays.
Yeah, you're seeing it almost on every pass, too. I mean, it doesn't matter if Solon, they're just not crisp. They're just got that little wobble, which makes me think that as they spin it off their fingertips, it's catching a little bit. They can't get it stuck on the threads of the ball.
Well, as we said, Coach Haydenfeld, no choice but to go for it here, down 4 scores with 10 minutes left. Coffin back to pass, 4th and 10. Coffin in the grasp, and oh man, he gets clobbered.
And that
ball comes loose.
That was a fumble. That was not a forward pass. So,
and let's see.
Looks like Grinnell picked it back.
It was Coffin was just coming back to pass. He was drilled.
Like
some Solon lineman came in and just clobbered him.
Yeah, and too bad it was 4th down, so it's a turnover on the 1st down. But Grinnell did recover it. Just bad timing.
So just like that, what little hope Grinnell had after getting that big 1st down play was extinguished by the Spartan defense. Now they take over 1st and 10 at the Tiger 44. My guess is now we will see a steady diet of run plays. Colin Poynton, Cole Carney, and others going to run the ball from quarterback Tyler Bell. There's a snap. Give off to new player in the game, Barrett Shade. Running back gets the call that time. Nice carry by Barrett. Gets down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Tackle that time by Brock Heichman, among others, for Grinnell. Pickup of about, we'll say, 7 yards on the play, so it brings up 2nd down and 3. Clock moving, 9:44 and counting left to go here in the 4th quarter. Solon leads Grinnell 34-7. Again, all that information on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Bell takes the snap. Again, the give. This time to Poynton. He puts 2 hands on that ball. Plows ahead down to the 30 for a Spartan 1st down. And again, just little things like that. You know, 2 hands on the ball. You think, oh, we're up 3 scores. I'm going to do what I can and, you know, just be flashy. No, 2 hands on the ball. Clasp it down because Tigers trying to rip the ball out. Most teams now try to rip the ball away, so backs have to hang on to it. But 2 hands on the ball, just again, another little element about Solon. There's a fumble snap by Bell. Gets it, and he just swallows it and eats it. Doesn't try to do anything. Good decision on his part. Sometimes you just have to eat that one. Goes down as a fumble recovered by the offense. It's not really a sack. But a loss on the play back to the 33 brings up second down and 11. So again, Solon players wearing the wristbands with the plays on them with a corresponding number. The coach calls out a number. The players look at the wristband, get the play, and here they go. Bell gives the ball off to Colin Poynton around the left side. And then he has two hands on the ball. And again, first contact, Poynton, just like all these backs for Solon, keep going, keep driving. And Tiger have to swarm to it, and they have been for the most part. Team tackling gets him down after a 3-yard gain. Ball down to the 31-yard line. So 3rd down and 8 now for Solon. Probably 2-down territory here if he doesn't get it. Too close to really punt the ball. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. 3rd and 8. Bell back in the shot. And he does pass. Flag is down on the near side. Bell rolling out, and instead he gets away from one, and that time he goes to throw the ball gets fumbled. Let's see. Grinnell recovers it, but was he in bounds? Plus there's a flag on the play as well. So they got two things they got to look at here. Looks like they're saying he was out of bounds when you recovered it, I think. Now they're discussing the penalty. Probably illegal motion on Solon or something to that effect. The official's taking a long time here to make the call. Still no call yet from the officials here. So the official looks like he's explaining something here, and there we go. Illegal procedure against Solon. And see if Coach Haydenfeld takes the penalty. No, he declines it. So it's going to be 4th down and about 6. Ball at about the 26-yard line. Okay. So let's see what Coach Lucas Stanton does there. 4th and 6. You really, as I said, almost too close to punt it. It looks like that the Spartans are going to go for it. Again, nothing wrong with this call. You're too close to punt it, so you might as well go for it. Nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with this call. And here we go, 4th and 6. Obviously, Grinnell needs to stop it. They won't have any shot at coming back and winning this ball game. We've got to stop them right here. 4th and 6, Spartans with the ball. Bell takes a snap, back to pass. Looking left, rolls out. Now he fires the ball, and his ball juggled, and did he catch it? They are giving him the catch. Wow, a juggling catch. Concentration by Solon. They pick up the 1st down. And that pretty much will put the exclamation point on this Spartan victory as they get a 1st down to the Tiger 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, Solon at the Tiger 20. Bell gives the ball off to Boynton, his tailback. Boynton still on his feet, struggling for yardage, being spun around, being pushed by linemen. Still, now there's a whistle. Finally, they rule forward progress stopped. Conlon Poynton still didn't get brought down, but they ruled forward progress stopped. They gave him progress back to.
Looked like a flag.
Oh, yeah, there is a flag. You're right, Dan. We're going to
Holding.
call holding on Solon here. So that's a spot foul. So flag was dropped at the 20, so that moved the ball back to the 30-yard line. Spartans will get 1st down over, so it's going to be 1st down now and 20 for Solon at the Tiger 30-yard line. Again, next week the Tigers are on the road up to South Tame in the battle for the Steve Kriegel helmets. South Tame is homecoming next week. And there's another flag again and a whistle. So, some new personnel in for Coach Lucas Stanton. Some uncharacteristic mistakes. And now Solon is going to want and get a timeout. We'll take one as well here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza. Coach Lucas Stanton takes that timeout. I'm sure to address and remind his team that no matter who's in there, if you're a new face or whatnot, we don't play mistake football here at Solon. We don't get penalties. They had 2 the entire game. In this last drive, they've had 4 about the last minute. All right, 1st and 25 for Solon. Ball back at their Tiger 35. Bell gives the ball off around the left side to Poynton. Poynton with 2 hands on the ball, just tries to run around to the end, gets what he can. Steps out of bounds to stop the clock. Hoops over there to push him out, help him out. And he gets maybe 2 yards. No, check that. Gets about, he gets about 2 yards, so second down and about 25 here for Solon. Bell, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes a snap, gives the ball to Boynton on the right side, or left side. Boynton breaks 2 tackles, puts on the speed on the Jets, and into the end zone for a Spartan touchdown. But we have a flag down, I do believe. Let's see. Umpire threw a flag here. So let's see what this call is. And we have a face mask against Grinnell. So the touchdown will be good. And so the touchdown will stand. It will be on the kickoff. And that's offside by Grinnell. Grinnell has some quick players, but not that quick. Jack Hoops trying to jump that just to get a block on, and got caught there, young man. So now let's see, is Solon going to go for 2? Looks like they might be here. Or no, the extra point was good. So they're going to go ahead and take that extra point, and with 6:46 left to go in the ballgame, it's 41-7. Solon with the lead over Grinnell. Well, now the officials are still down there in the end zone. Let's see. Offside Grinnell. And Grinnell is coming back out. All right. So now I guess Solon's going to go for 2. I thought for a second they counted the extra point good. So apparently now Solon's going to elect to go for 2. I'm not sure if Solon knew they were going to go for 2. I thought the way they were acting like they had taken that extra point, they're going to just go with it, but they blow the whistle ready for play. So play clock is rolling. Coach Lucas Stanton has his offense over there, just now breaking the huddle. Going to have to hustle a bit to get this one off. Although he does have 2 timeouts left, he could take one if he needs to. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Bell up under center this time. Takes the ball, fumbles the snap. Ball still loose, and it's on the ground, and it's no good. Once his knee was down, they say Bell's knee was down. So the 2-point try is no good, and that will be that. 40-7 rather. Solon over Grinnell on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual. Thank you, Chris Juni, for adding into my belated anniversary.
Well, yes.
Let's work every night you get married and delay it to Saturday night. And no, we're not flying out to Happy Valley.
I thought you might get a charter plane out to Grinnell Airport to Billy Roberson Field and whisk everybody off to Happy Valley and watch the Hawks play tomorrow night.
We will
7
be
o'clock.
probably having cavatelli from our favorite Polly Eyes restaurant.
There you go. Not a bad evening.
2 nights late. I could never complain about Polly Eyes pizza.
Of course, tomorrow the colleges take over. Iowa State hosts Oklahoma State tomorrow at 3 o'clock on Fox Sports. And Iowa travels out to Happy Valley. Whiteout at Happy Valley. Over 100,000 fans in their stadium. And there's a kickoff. Back out of the end zone it goes for a touchback. Tigers take them over with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20. So Class 3, District 5, looking more and more like Solon's going to get this win. And again, it's a big deal because they're in district play now, and there's only 4 district games left. And we play South Tama next week, but they are not in our district. Again, the boys union sets things up by district, does not go by conference. Even though South Tama's in the WAMAC and Solon's in the WAMAC, this is not really a WAMAC conference game. It's a Class 3 District 5 game.
Couple more score updates from District 5. Benton 38 over Fairfield 0. That's a final. Williamsburg 61 over South Tama 6. That's a final.
All right, Coffin gets the pass, throws it out there to, I believe, is Hoops on the right side. No, to Mahoney. It's out across the 20 to about the 25-yard line. And just short, actually gain of 8, so 2nd down and 8 now for Grinnell. Clock rolling, 6:20 left to go in this ball game. Kaufman still at quarterback. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Back in motion in the slot comes Grinnell. There's a handoff to Johnson. Gets the ball, and Johnson churning, breaking through tackles, pushing the pile forward, out across the 30 to about the 32, and he will pick up an Edward Jones 1st down. Been a while since we called Kinnick Johnson's name. So Johnson carries the ball.
Here's another big, huge 3A update. Harlan 22, Creston 25 in the last seconds of the 4th quarter.
Harlan, everybody knows about Harlan and what Coach Blatt, now his son, is coaching there at Harlan. What they've done, they just do nothing but win state titles. Something like 11 or 15 titles over the last several years, going back for 30 or so years for Harlan. Pass complete out to Penich in the flat, gets out across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Again, Solon just playing a real soft man-to-man. I'm sure Coach Stanton has told and their coaches told their defensive players, you just back off them and come up and make the tackle, give them their yards. We can get on our bus and head back east. A little over an hour's drive away here is Solon.
About an hour and 25 minutes.
2nd down and 3. Hand off to Johnson over the right side. He plows forward, lowers his shoulder. Again, speaking of making yards after contact, Johnson contacted about the 41, breaks forward, he gets out to the 46, good for another Grinnell Tiger 1st down, another Edward Jones 1st down. Again, taking nothing away from Grinnell or Solon, just a really good ball game. Both teams have some substitutes in at this point of the ball game, and nice to see the Tigers getting some execution. Coffin, the quarterback, back to pass. Fakes to give, now he throws long, there's a ball out, and way downfield, and yeah, he was being held. I'm sure number 11 back to coverage, Gavin Sieverding. A lot of coaches teach that. People, well, why would they hold? That's pass interference. Well, some coaches teach their players, especially the high school and college level, it's just a 15-yard penalty. If you're beat, hold them, grab them, tackle them. I don't care. Just don't give up the touchdown. And the Solon player knew he was beat there. So that's a pass interference penalty, 15-yard penalty. And that comes with a 1st down. Another Edward Jones 1st down for Grinnell. Their 4th one on this drive so far. Ball down into Spartan territory at the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 Grinnell to Spartan 39. Two receivers wide right. Receiver in the slot to the left. Johnson in the backfield. Coffin takes a stab. Gives the ball to Johnson. This time over the left side. No, not check that. That's number 43 with the ball for Grinnell. Andrew Peterson getting the ball. Actually, that was number 42, Josh Ringler. My apologies. I'll get it right. Third time's a charm. So Ringler with a nice carry down to about the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5, brings up second down and 5 for Grinnell. Clock moving. 4 minutes left to go ball game. Coffin gives the ball to Johnson on the right side. Johnson, again, contacted again, but drives forward down to the 30. And let's see where they spot it. Is that going to be another first down? Just short. All right, about a yard short here, it looks like. So third down and 1 now for Grinnell. At this point in the ball game, both coaches, for those of you looking at home, they're looking for execution. They want players to not even worry about what the score is. You have your job to do. You have your assignment to do. So offensively, Coach Haydenfeld and his coaching staff looking for the Tigers to execute, make crisp blocks, make the right reads, and make the right cuts. Conversely, for Solon, their coach is looking for the defense to be solid. There's a pass by Coffin that's overthrown. Trying to Mahoney on a slant route. A little too tall. Coverage right there by number 4 of Solon, Braden Miller. Back there in coverage. Incomplete pass brings up second down and 10. 3 fresh troops come in for Solon on the defensive line. So, again, even though you're up big or down big, you're still looking for your players to execute, still looking for them to carry out their assignments, as the film sessions will reveal all. Coffin now under center. That time, actually, under center, and Johnson takes the pitch, but he is swallowed up, and let's see. Was there a fumble on the play?
Well, there's a lot of jumping around and excitement, but I couldn't.
I think they just stopped him on fourth down, so I think Solon's going to take over. First and 10. Yeah, that was a fourth down play, so Tigers are stopped on that fourth down play. So Solon takes over on downs. First and 10 at their own 30-yard line. See if, looks like there might be a new quarterback in for Solon. I think we have, yep, looks like number 20. Now we have a timeout taken by Grinnell. We will take one as well on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn.
All right, Coach Haydenfeld takes that timeout. Solon takes over on downs, first and 10 at the Tiger 30.
And that timeout is brought to you by Edward Jones.
There you go. New quarterback in for the Spartans. That's number 22, Colin Poynton, moves from running back to quarterback. Gives the ball up the middle to Braden Miller. Senior running back gets a carry. Gets out across the 35 to about the 37, so pick up a quick 7 yards. Second down to 3 now for Solon. .245 and counting left to go. Again, the carry by Braden Miller. Now, a little bit of frustration there by Grinnell, and that's something the coaches won't like. Made a nice tackle, and then you have a little bit of extracurricular after the fact. So it's going to be a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Grinnell. And no matter what the score is, whether you're up 40 or down 40, you just don't do that. Most coaches just do not do that. Now, I'm not sure what the big conversation is here. This crew, I will say, does take their time and discuss things. Dead ball, personal foul against Grinnell. Okay. So that'll be 15 yards on the end of that one. And it'll move the ball into Tiger territory and give the Spartans a first down. All the way down to the Tiger 45-yard line. Now Grinnell takes a timeout as well. I'm sure Coach Haydenfeld is gonna keep it here. We'll just keep it here ourselves, but I'm sure he took that timeout. You know, you're still coaching at this point. People are like, well, why you take a timeout? You know, it's 40-7, 2.5 left. But, you know, there's always teachable moments, and that was one of them. I'm sure he reinforces it. He gets all the team around, both the starting offensive defense, gathers them around. I'm sure it's something along the lines of, look, I know it's frustrating. I know you had high hopes for this game, but they're a good ball club. But you do not lose your cool like that under any circumstance. We do not play football that way. We cannot have that. I did not see what young man was on, but obviously just in that moment, caught up in it, lost your composure, made a mistake, and it cost your team 15 yards. So I'm sure that's why Coach Haydenfeld took that timeout, just to reiterate that to his players. All right, so Grinnell's out of timeout. Solon with 2 left. 2:37 left to go. 40-7, Solon with the lead. 1st and 10 Spartans at the Tiger 45. Here's a handoff around the right side to Nicholas Johnson. He gets out into the second level, and Johnson gets down to the 30-yard line. Look at the Solon sideline, some enthusiasm there for another Spartan first down. Clock is stopped while they set the chains and quickly wound by the official. Tiger defense trying to make a stop here as Coach Haydenfeld subs in and out a few players on the defensive side of the ball as well. 1st and 10 Spartans to the Tiger 30. New quarterback in is number 23, Eli Campman. This ball is head down. There's a fumble on the play. Ball's loose, and let's see. Solon says they have it. Grinnell comes up with it. What do the officials say? Tigers get the recovery. All right, there you go. So the Solon ball carrier coughed the ball up, and Tigers defense rises up, makes that stop, and they will take over. 1st and 10 now. Ball spotted down about the 20. Well, now they move it back to the 21-yard line. Was on the 22. Now they moved it back to the 21. But the big key is Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21. Kaufman still in at quarterback. Johnson still in at the tailback. 3 receivers wide right. Single receiver at the bottom is Carson Penich. 1st and 10. Kaufman back to pass. Looks. Being grabbed, being met, hit, and dropped. Just nowhere to go with the ball and nowhere to go to run for Kaufman. Stopped by Miller of the Spartans. Ball back to the 20-yard line. Loss of 1, so it goes down as a sack. So 2nd down now and 11. Clock moving, a minute and a half left to go here in the ball game. So 2nd down and 11 now for Grinnell. And Derek Doty comes in at quarterback now. That'll be it for Brady Kaufman's night. Derek Doty in at quarterback now, I do believe. Yep, hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson tries to jab step, but he's met in the backfield and driven back. My goodness. Solon defense all over that play. Johnson, again, nowhere to run. Solon defense got penetration, got in the backfield, shut that down. We are under a minute to go. Grinnell will move to 3-2 on this young season, 0-1 in the district. Solon will move to 4-1 overall and 1-0 in the district. Again, Tigers next week on the road up at South Tama for the Battle of the Steve Kriegel Helmets, and then back home here in 2 weeks to host the Benton Bobcats for the Grinnell Tiger homecoming. We'll have that game for you on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Doty back to pass, looking, scrambling out of the pocket, on the run, throwing downfield, and trying to turn his body, just could not get enough on the ball to get it to his receiver. Intended for Braden Miller, pass falls incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down now and 12. So 4th and 12. Tigers will go back in punt formation. 19 seconds left to go here. So Penich back deep to accept the snap. Tigers trying to get some players running in late, get some personnel in. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Going to have to hurry up and get the snap off. They do. Penich grabs the ball. It's a wobbly punt, low line drive. Rolls forward out of bounds in Tiger territory, about the 43 or so yard line. So basically Solon will just, I'm guessing, take the victory formation, kneel down, and that will wrap this one up. I'd like to thank Dan Walker for his directorship and comments tonight, and Braden Blackford for our sideline cameras, and Lori Walker on our camera up here in the press box. Solon comes in here and very workmanlike, gets the job done. They're going to walk out with a 40-7 victory. The sweetest formation in most sports, the victory formation. There's a snap, kneel down, and that will do it. Solon, as good as advertised, comes in, plays a pretty much flawless game, beats the Tigers 40-7. That'll wrap it up for our broadcast tonight on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We will see you in about 2 weeks for a volleyball game. Tuesday, October 3rd, our next broadcast. Tiger volleyball team hosts Clear Creek Amana at Tiger Gym. For everybody here at Tiger Sports Livestream Network, I'm Chris Junie saying good night from TT Cranny Field on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.